All right, what's good, family? Like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $ Winston Spivey. So, that case with Rymir. Okay, this is supposed to have been JayZ's alleged son. Okay, and is, in my opinion, that young man, he's 32 years old, looked just like his dad. Well, they were going through a case because it was supposed to be allegedly his mother and JayZ, were dating when she was young, allegedly, I'd say. And he was conceived in 1992 or 3, something like that. And it would have been an issue because the young lady, or the lady that JayZ had an affair with, which is Rymir's mother, would have been 16. This happened in the state of New Jersey, so it would have been a statutory RAPE charge. Okay, and this case has been going on for quite some time, about 10 years. Well, the judge had dismissed the case. You know what I'm saying? I guess the excuse or the reason being is that it just wasn't required for JayZ to go take a DNA test. But I think one of the things that brought it or pushed the forward to that point was that, and these are reports were saying, that when this young man was looking into the case, and when he had filed for the case, and when, I guess, upon review, that the courts or whatever was paid off. Okay, so what made it, I believe, such a big deal was it interfered with with the rights of due process. Okay, and that's the reason why this case was, souped up to be bigger, souped up to be so big. But yeah, that is deemed to be dismissed without prejudice, and he cannot file the case again. That's Rymir. Now, we never know what actually happened behind the scenes. There's allegations that JayZ had settled some stuff and things of that nature. We did on this channel that Tony Busby, okay, because there's a lawsuit pending with him, JayZ, Diddy, and then a young lady from an essay back in 2003. Okay, but you never know that there could have been some settlements or some stuff that were settled, all right, before it got public, that kind of thing. So that being said, you don't know if JayZ and Rymir had already, settled this thing and then they went and dismissed it. Okay, we don't know. Okay, but nevertheless, that is dismissed. JayZ does not have to take a DNA test, so, but it's one of the things, y'all. Okay, and I know you guys say, well, you can't believe everything that people say and this and that, but these just too many allegations that he's coming up with for people. I say the court of opinion, that is, and also law enforcement and even the feds not to make a note of it. I mean, he's getting hit up in all different kind of directions. Him and Rock Nation, and I believe that Desi girl, the CEO. I mean, man, there's been essays, dubious big business practices. Nicki Minaj have been on this guy. Okay, paternity cases and that kind of thing. All right, I did a video where there was a young lady, maybe she might have been about 30, lived out there in the DMV area, that found out through ancestry that JayZ was her father. Okay, it is what it is, y'all. So, it's like no telling how many kids that he's got out here. But I'm just thinking, if these allegations are going to keep coming out, keep coming out, things of that nature, JayZ and Roc Nation could hit up with a possible RICO. Furthermore, you hear all these allegations that he's trying to do verses with Eminem and things of that nature, and people are arguing that JayZ's broke. All right, to be worth $2.5 billion, that's pretty indicative. Okay, and you never know if it's one of the things where JayZ wants to kind of keep his, rap skills and things like that intact. But man, it's like these things are coming out that, he's taking loans and stuff out, that this guy is broke. It's crazy. For example, that house that they have in Malibu, I don't know if they have that house anymore, that himself and Beyonce took a loan out for it. Okay, now the house, from what I understand, is $100 million. You put their worth together, there's $2.5 billion. So I know that means they should have the money. But nevertheless, look, I digress. Okay, the case is dismissed without prejudice. JayZ does not have to take a DNA test. But man, like, the Carter family is going through it. All right, I hope in the end, too many of these allegations don't come out, man, with JayZ. Okay, let me know what you think. I thank you for your time. There'll be more content coming.